Hey, champ. Just wanted to let you know we're wrestling tonight. And it's for the title.
Yeah, Kurt actually texted me about it this morning.
My dad texted you? He never responds to my texts because he says he's not really a texter. Huh. That's odd. Anyway, want a picture together?
Sure, I guess. Is this something you normally do with your opponents?
Not really. I just thought it would be a nice memento for you to have after you lose your title tonight. That's a keeper. I'll text you the pic.
Thanks. Actually, no, on second thought, I'm not really a texter.
We've been waiting a long time for this one. The championship is up for grabs right here, next.
It's Jason Jordan versus a formidable opponent.
Always a little special when the title is on the line.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Intercontinental Championship.
This kid's the real deal.
You can feel the excitement. Buzz is here.
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at
What did you guys think of Buzz's decision to keep the Intercontinental title rather than his custom title?
I mean, it was a no-brainer.
You want a prestigious title that guys like Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels once held? Or do you want a self-awarded, made-up title that has no history?
I wish he could have kept both titles, but I respect Kurt Angle's decision. At least Buzz will always have his title as a keepsake.
Nonetheless, that decision won't matter at all if Buzz slips up tonight and Jason Jordan walks away with the championship.
Boom!
Clothesline! Clothesline! Oh, right to the body! That hurt. Now the old vicious head crank. Look at the torque.
Drop kick!
Great athleticism.
A concerned look on the face of the champ. He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
He seemed more motivated than ever heading into this match, which makes me think he still has plenty of fight left in him. Call me crazy, but this might be one of those rare instances where the champion actually enters the match as the underdog. I know it sounds odd, but it really seems like the champ is up against a headwind here.
We've got a cover, and the champ kicks out. Not yet. You're not crazy, Byron. The champ certainly has an uphill battle here, and while it's rare, we have seen the challenger head into the match as the heavy favorite. Bruno Sammartino challenging Stan Stasiak in 1973 immediately comes to mind, as does Diesel squaring off against Bob Backlund in 1994.
Wait, did you really just say that Saxton is not crazy, Cole? Man, just when I started to think you might be all right, you go and say something ridiculous like that.
This might be it. Oh, my.
Guys, a loss here for the champion would be incredibly embarrassing, especially considering all the trash talking I'm told that's been going on behind the scenes. I don't want to reveal my sources, but let's just say there's been some pretty harsh words being tossed around.
Oh, nasty impact.
Bringing it back into the ring.
Draped on the apron.
Devastating elbow.
I don't know who your sources are, Corey, but it wouldn't surprise me at all to learn that the champion has been a little cocky heading into this one.
And there's nothing wrong with that, Michael, especially considering just how dominant the champ has been of late. When you're that good, you have every right to bow your chest out a little bit. Walking around the city earlier today, guys, the only thing anybody was talking about was this title match. Everywhere I went, from the coffee shop to...
Looking for all the glory here. Digging deep for a kick out. Gonna take more than that. Boom, what impact.
The champ on the defensive now. Unfortunately for the champ, momentum is clearly on the challenger's side right now.
He's really starting to look fatigued here, guys, and when that happens, your whole body starts to give out on you. He's going to need to be careful here.
Byron, I had a similar experience as you this morning. Nearly every person at the gym I went to was talking about this title match, and rightfully so. This is an absolutely huge match.
Okay, wait. Let me get this straight. Byron spent the morning at the bookstore, while you, Cole, went to the gym. Man, that's brilliant. You guys have any other jokes?
And a suplex.
We've seen champions head into matches maybe a little too confident, only to be picked off in the end. And guys, I can't help but wonder if we're going to see that again here tonight.
Oh, knee to the face.
That's going to hurt.
And setting him up.
Effectively using the knee.
Looking for the win.
Ooh, what impact. That should do it. The pitfalls of gravity.
He goes for the cover.
Buzz wins and keeps the title around his waist.
That match deserves another look, folks.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that...
You think Jason Jordan still wants to take a selfie with Buzz now?
Real classy, Byron.
What the heck?
Do you hear the buzz? It's the sound of the cicada emerging after years of slumber from their underground existence. Just as you have emerged from the underground and made your presence known. Unfortunately for the cicada, when it tunnels its way to the Earth's surface, it only has mere weeks to live before it is eaten by a predator. Well, I am that predator. For I am the eater of worlds. You should have stayed underground, my friend. Because now I am coming for you.
This has the potential to be a very bad situation for Buzz.
Hey, not to be weird or anything, but I've been meaning to ask you since you got to Raw. What's up with you driving this retro van everywhere?
It's just what I'm used to, I guess. I kind of lived in it when I was on the indie scene.
Kind of?
Okay, I definitely lived in it when times were tight. And then when I signed with WWE, I decided to fix it up. Keep it running.
Interesting. And the bug logo?
Oh, this used to be my dad's work van for his exterminator business. It's pretty much the last thing he gave me. I guess his way of supporting my crazy wrestling dreams.
That's cool.
I mean, other than the fact that it still kind of smells like pesticide.
Well, I think your dad would be really proud of what you've accomplished so far.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
We got one-on-one action coming your way next.
We have one of our breakout talents against an imposing adversary.
Who will reign supreme?
Get ready to feel the buzz. It's Buzz. Face the facts, man. This guy may never, ever win another match.
And his opponent, from Queens, New York, weighing in at 223 pounds,
As Buzz is set to take on Kurt Hawkins in this non-title match, we have to discuss what happened last week when Bray Wyatt appeared and essentially threatened Buzz.
Yikes. That was creepy. I don't have a good feeling about what might happen next.
When the Eater of Worlds sets his sights on you, nothing good can come from it.
You have to wonder if the specter of Bray Wyatt looming over Buzz will be a distraction from him going forward.
Normally I'd say it would be a concern, but luckily he's facing Kurt Hawkins, who's on a bit of a losing streak, to say the least. This is raw power here.
Gut-wrench suplex coming.
There's more to come. Another. This superstar's still not done.
And setting him up.
A torturous knee.
Lariat.
He's not looking like himself here. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
Well, he had to expect to take some punishment tonight. You don't step in the ring with this guy and walk away completely unscathed.
Well, this certainly escalated in a hurry. I don't think any of us expected to see him fall behind so quickly. Watch out! Bulldog! Delivered with force.
No, he reverses it. Clothesline.
Beautiful technique.
Oh, he turns it around.
Here it comes! Whoa, Kurt Hawkins dodged that one.
He's in a little bit of trouble now. I don't think this is how he envisioned this match going here tonight.
Avoids trouble there.
Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Down he goes.
That'll do it every time.
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope.
Whoa! You gotta believe this one's over.
He's looking at it.
Thunderous power slam.
This one's over, guys.
Oh, no. We know what this is.
Nailed it.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
He's got him covered.
Yes! Unreal performance.
Do you
Not
hear that
again.
again? It's the sound of insects buzzing all around us. But unlike you, they serve a purpose. My fireflies light up the night so maggots can seek out and dine on rotten flesh and waste. But you're simply a parasite, feeding off of everyone you encounter and giving nothing in return. Your lineage itself was built on someone whose sole purpose was to leave death in their path, to exterminate. And I find that amusing, because that is exactly what I'm going to do to you. You see...
Yeah.
Hey, Matt. Sorry to interrupt, whatever it is you're doing.
What does it look like? I'm rosining my violin bow as one does.
Yeah, of course. Listen, I've got a match coming up against Bray Wyatt, and I was just kind of hoping you might be able to give me some advice.
Brother Buzz, are you woken?
I don't think so.
If one is not woken, then there is no hope in combating a force such as the monster you speak of. And even I, who is supremely woken, have lost many battles to him in the Great War.
Okay, so how do I become woken?
That is like asking how your vessel breathes the air. It must materialize on its own. Or there is the technique of a jaunt to the multiverse, but all this rosining about and dispensing of wisdom has given me much weary. I must retreat to my quarters. Good evening, compeer.
Okay, thanks. I guess.
Well, I'm not sure that was very helpful for Buzz. Coming up next up...
Oh! It's Bray Wyatt!
And the superstars look... ready back there.
A ring simply cannot contain them.
And the action continues to spill backstage.
Oh, man,
impact.
Looks like he's starting to sweat now. He's still got plenty of gas left in his tank, though.
I wouldn't call for the medics just yet, Cole. He still appears to be in pretty good shape here.
I know it's early, but if things stayed the way they are, winning this match might just be a pipe
in the face.
Uh-oh. Watch out.
Oh, shoulder first.
Guys, you don't think.
Oh, no,
You don't think.
I can't watch. Not like this. Oh, my God.
Uh-oh.
Is he really going to do this?
This is bad.
Oh, no.
No, this is sick. Sister Abigail. Come on now.
Please don't do this.
Oh, my God. What kind of twisted individual would destroy something that meant so much to Buzz?
Bray Wyatt would. The man operates under a different set of rules.
I can't believe this.
There you see Buzz arriving for his match tonight at TLC versus Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, I noticed he wasn't driving his van
Because Bray Wyatt torched it.
And that wasn't just any van. It was a gift from his late father. You have to imagine he'll be seeking revenge on Bray Wyatt tonight.
I know you were cleared by the doctor, but I need to personally make sure you're both physically and mentally fit to compete tonight after what Bray Wyatt did to you last week.
Hey.
Hey, you probably don't want to talk about it right now, but I'm sorry about what Bray did to your van. I know it meant a lot to you.
Thanks. I appreciate you saying that. Wait. Were you gonna hug me because that's your thing, or because you're worried about what might happen tonight?
More the second one.
I'll be fine. The only person anyone should be worried about is Bray Wyatt.
Where is Bray taking him? Somebody needs to stop this.
How are you feeling today?
Not great. I'm sore, I have a nasty headache. I only remember bits and pieces of what happened.
Probably a side effect of whatever Bray Wyatt used to knock you unconscious.
Could also explain some of the things I saw out there.
A full recovery is what's most important right now. But unfortunately, we don't know yet how long that might take. So I have some bad news. Triple H is making me strip you of the Intercontinental Championship due to the injuries you've suffered.
I'll make it back in time to defend the title. I know I can.
I believe you can too, but Triple H doesn't want to wait around and see. He said his decision was final. I'm sorry. I'll try my best to give you a chance to regain the Intercontinental title when you return. Now try to get some rest, okay?
It's been weeks since we last saw Buzz after his kidnapping and battle with Bray Wyatt at Wyatt's compound.
I know you don't like to ease into things, so you'll be in action tonight in a tag match versus The Bar.
Yeah, I got your text about it earlier. Who's my partner?
I thought I'd leave that up to you.
Hey.
Something's different about you, and I can't put my finger on it. No, I just figured it out. It's that you no longer have a title around your waist. In fact, it wasn't that long ago that you had 2 titles, and now they're both gone. Things change. There's no way in hell I'd be your tag partner tonight. The scuttlebutt around town is that you're looking for a co-producer tonight. Well, have I got 2 words for you. Bust dust! After tonight, they will never forget the name of Bust.
The superstar known as Buzz. The Cesaro section is out in full force with a Swiss cyborg tonight. Clothesline.
This is raw power here.
Gut wrench suplex coming.
There's more to come. Another. This superstar's still not done.
Cesaro not looking so great right now. He may have to start reevaluating his game plan.
By the looks of things, I don't think he expected his opponent to be as motivated as he clearly is here tonight. This might be it. Oh, my.
Clothesline.
Cesaro and Sheamus are two dominant, powerful alpha males. They don't just adjust to the world adjusts to them. But when Ambrose and Rollins captured the bar's tag titles, Cesaro and Sheamus' third title victory was bound to be their toughest.
Powerbomb planted. Reflecting on what Byron said, Sheamus and Cesaro were looking for their third tag team title reign in less than a year's time. The two European natives were down to their final chance at reclaiming the Raw tag team titles.
And Cesaro and Sheamus came through in the clutch in England. Ambrose and Rollins were white.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Cesaro looks like he's really struggling right now under the pressure.
In order to be a premier tag team, a superstar and their teammate must have that continuity where they're a well-oiled machine inside the ring. I'm talking about classic techniques like cutting the ring in half, isolating your opponent, relegating them to your corner, and making frequent tags so that the fresh man is always in the ring. That's how you keep your opponents off balance.
Corey, a few moments ago, you took us through what it takes for a tag team to be successful. Continuity between tag team partners is crucial. When a team is able to keep one opponent in the ring for an extended period of time without making a tag, they're able to focus their attack on one individual and one body part.
And that's when things really start to take shape if you're on the tag team that's in control of the match.
He might have it. Spine buster.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys. The night could be over for Cesaro.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
He's starting to stumble here. He's going to need to find a way to fire back.
It looks to me like he's really trying to carry this team on his back, which really isn't necessary, considering he has a very capable partner he could tag in here.
I know it's somewhat early still, but this could be a pivotal point in this match, guys. Let's see how he reacts here.
A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
The Swiss cyborg refusing to be shut down.
That's what Cesaro's all about.
Down with a power bomb.
Boom, what impact.
Big time slam. Vicious. The neutralizer certainly puts Cesaro's opponents in their place. Face down on the canvas. When Cesaro gets an opponent in that position, there is no escape.
Cesaro's neutralizer was created by the legendary competitor Karl Gotch, who was one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions in the 1970s. Cesaro's interpretation of the maneuver is just awesome.
The neutralizer is just another way for Cesaro to exhibit his superhuman strength. When the Swiss Superman lifts you up for that move, you're staying down for good.
And now his partner's calling for the tag.
Yeah, he wants to get in on the fun too, you know. And no luck against Cesaro there.
He knows he's in trouble. Counter here.
Goldust loves to play mind games.
He's so close to making the tag. There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael.
Goldust comes in off the tag.
Look out, there he goes. Knocked right off his feet. Down he goes. That'll do it every time.
Oh, it is aggression in the corner. Boot right in the jaw. Nailed it.
What a stomp. Good grief. Goldust gets out of the way quickly.
Between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag Team Championship, the teams became very familiar with one another. In June of 2017, the teams met in a 2 out of 3 falls bout on Monday Night Raw. The most important fall in a 2 out of 3 falls contest is the first fall. If a team can win the first fall, that sets the tone for the rest of the match, and your opponents are playing catch-up.
Up against the barrier now. I think that barrier might be the only thing holding him up.
I think you're right.
The 2 out of 3 falls match saw the Hardy Boys go at it with Cesaro and Sheamus as a throwback of sorts. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, championship title defenses and grudge matches were often decided in a 2 out of 3 falls format. Cesaro and Sheamus didn't waste any time and scored the decisive first fall after a brogue kick rocked Jeff Hardy.
Cesaro and Sheamus wanted to continue their domination of Team Extreme, but the Hardys had other ideas as Matt tied things up at 1 fall apiece after a twist of fate on the Swiss sideboard. After a swanton bomb by Jeff Hardy, the match broke down and the 3rd fall was ruled a double countout.
In May of 2017, SmackDown Live saw an incredible women's tag team match when Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch squared off against welcoming committee members Natalya and Carmella. The rivalry between these women got so intense that Naomi was in Flair and Lynch's corner, and Tamina was in Natalya and Carmella's corner.
I think only a group as treacherous as the welcoming committee could bring Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair back together. Natalya's power set the tone for the match and gave her team an advantage. That was until Carmella's overconfidence let the Irish glass kicker turn the tide and get back into the match. And then it was elementary from there for the Irish-born superstar.
Naomi did an excellent job of making sure any quote-unquote committee nonsense cost her girls the match. Once Becky Lynch got Carmella locked in the disarmor, there was nothing for the Staten Island Princess to do but to tap out. And it didn't take long for that to happen. In a tag team contest, a superstar and partner locked up against another duo. Unless there's a special stipulation added to the match, the traditional rules of a singles match apply in terms of winning the match via pinfall, submission, countout, or disqualification.
In a standard tag team match, one competitor is in the ring against an opponent, and their teammate is in their corner standing on the ring apron. I should also point out that the competitor in the ring, as far as the referee is concerned, is the legal man. Only the legal man can attempt to score a fall over an opponent or be defeated by an opponent.
In a tag match, when a superstar tags their partner, the person who tagged out has until the referee's count of 5 to exit the ring. For a tag to be considered legal, both of the superstars' feet have to be on the apron. The partner must be touching the tag rope in the corner. Both team members must touch, and the referee must see the tag be made.
Looking for the exclamation point. He's making a statement here with this attack.
He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Oklahoma slam.
Well, he's tapped into a power source I wasn't sure he had. See if he can keep it going.
An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole. Oh, nasty impact.
We're seeing Sheamus in a tough situation.
Yeah, things look bad for the Celtic Warrior right now. He needs to find a way to create some space or else this thing's over.
This one could go either way, guys.
That's going to leave a mark. Wow, I'm
just as surprised as you guys are. Moves like that have a way of reverberating throughout the entire body.
Took him out at the knee. When this guy's on, look out. Here he goes for the win.
You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here.
Unreal. Wow, I am impressed.
Check out this power. Way up high.
High cross from Sheamus. Here's his moment, Michael.
Look at this.
1, 2, 3. They got it.
Hey, I heard from my dad that you're looking for... Wait.
Buckle up because we have a contest that's going to blow the roof off this place.
We have a team led by a real fan favorite.
Big time matchup.
The Indie Invader is here! It's Buzz!
Introducing first, from Knoxville, Tennessee, weighing in at 290 pounds.
Buzz was a
Chris
three-sport athlete in high school.
Sullivan.
He's going to need every bit of his athletic ability to prevail tonight.
I didn't realize they gave out varsity letters for whining, taking shortcuts, and failing upwards.
Oh, this should be good.
And his partner, from Chicago, Illinois.
Let's be honest, guys. There are a ton of factors working against Buzz tonight in this tag match.
For starters, he's got a partner he's never teamed with, and a significant amount of ring rust to shake off as well.
And don't forget, he's still likely dealing with the residual effects of that brutal Bray Wyatt attack and the subsequent brawl at Wyatt's compound. That's something you cannot forget.
And lastly, they're in there with two formidable opponents in Cesaro and Sheamus, who have no sympathy for whatever issues Buzz may be dealing with.
Welcome back to Raw, Buzz.
Throughout Cesaro's WWE career, the Swiss Superman has shown that he can do anything in that ring. Cesaro can overpower anyone. The King of Swing is just that good.
Tossed into the turnbuckle. Oh, hanging off for dear life. Power bomb. Byron, you mentioned it a few moments ago, and I have to say that Cesaro's incredible strength and athleticism endeared him to the WWE Universe. It's how the Swiss Superman's fans became known as the Cesaro section.
Cesaro can do things in that ring that other human beings can only dream of. Heck, Cesaro can do things in that ring that human beings shouldn't be able to do, period.
Gotta wonder how this is going to end, Byron.
Whatever happens, it's not going to be good. I can tell you that.
He's starting to stagger a bit. This tag team match can get out of hand quickly if he doesn't mount an offense soon.
The beauty of tag team competition is that he doesn't need to take the entire brunt of the opposition's attack. Though the thought of making a tag doesn't necessarily appear to be on his mind right now.
You never want to count a competitor out, but things don't seem to be going in his favor here tonight. Oh, man.
You gotta believe this one's over.
At the harsh impact.
Vicious attack.
And Sheamus slips out of harm's way.
Boom, running STO plants.
Nicely done. As a college student back in Ireland, Sheamus was a standout member of his school's rugby team. Think of how devastating it must have been to be a player on the opposing team to get drilled by Sheamus running at full speed and you're not wearing any pads. The only people who can relate to that are WWE superstars.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Cesaro staggering some here.
When you have all the physical gifts that Sheamus possesses, along with that type of killer instinct, you have your pick of whatever sport you want to pursue. I'm sure his opponents in WWE wish the Celtic Warrior would have stayed in Ireland playing rugby.
It's no surprise that Sheamus was one of the top rugby players on his team during his college days. Just by sheer size alone, I don't see how anyone can defend the Celtic Warrior. Once Sheamus gets going, I just see him steamrolling over everyone on the field.
Sheamus comes in off the tag.
When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes, the Blackjacks, the Andersons, and the list goes on and on. When you're part of a tag team, the two partners have to travel together, train together, eat together, and be completely in sync with one another.
Beautiful technique. Tag team competition dates back all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment's incredible history. In today's WWE, the tag team scene has never been more competitive. I don't know who has the edge when it comes to talent, if it's Raw or SmackDown Live. I think it's too close to call, but all the teams truly think and act as one unit.
I agree, Michael. Teams such as the Usos, American Alpha, Anderson and Gallows, The New Day, the Hardy Boys, Cesaro and Sheamus. I could be here all day naming championship caliber teams. And when the tag team scene is that competitive, you don't know which team will be wearing the gold.
Sheamus is one of the most dominant forces in WWE. The man actually enjoys proving he is as vicious as they come and will attack anyone who steps in his way. In off the tag.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Going back to Sheamus' dominance, he's won numerous championships. Is a Royal Rumble match winner and a Mr. Money in the Bank. Then when he joined Cesaro, it caused a seismic shift in the tag team division.
And besides the fact that Sheamus and Cesaro were rivals, Sheamus is famous for not playing well with others. But what began as an unlikely duo evolved into a dominant force.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, chin-breaking uppercut.
Got every ounce of that one. This could be over.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
This superstar is dangerous both inside and outside the ring. Look out, there he goes.
Knocked right off his feet.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
There it was, and Cesaro is wearing a crimson mask now.
Back between the ropes.
Ooh, what impact. Wow, I thought he was a goner. He's got it! He's got it! He's gonna tap! That has got to be it. Those eyes are telling a painful story right now.
Let's be honest, guys. There are a ton of factors working against Buzz tonight in this tag match.
But for starters, he's got a partner he's never teamed with, and a significant amount of ring rust to shake off as well.
And don't forget, he's still likely dealing with the residual effects of that brutal Bray Wyatt attack and the subsequent brawl at Wyatt's compound. That's something you cannot forget.
And lastly, they're in there with two formidable opponents in Cesaro and Sheamus, who have no sympathy for whatever issues Buzz may be dealing with.
Welcome back to Raw, Buzz.
Ooh, what a clothesline! Ouch! Clothesline!
And he's heading back in.
The slam!
What a stomp!
Good grief!
Cesaro not looking so great right now. Headed into this match, he and his partner look extremely confident.
It's no secret that quick tags lead to success in the tag team division. And I'd say the quicker he can make that tag here, the better their chances of winning will be.
And a suplex!
Hooked up.
Oh, right to the shoulder. Oh, damage to the body.
He looks a bit off his game here, but it's going to take a lot more than that to stop him here tonight.
It's decision time, Cole. Does he try to get back on the offensive himself, or does he attempt to make a tag here?
This match is so evenly contested right now that it's almost impossible to pick a winner. I guess we'll just have to settle in and enjoy the action.
Boom! What are they going to do here? Oh, the clover leaf!
Check out the torque on the back.
There have been times in sports entertainment when unlikely duos have formed, and over time they develop and bond and become an outstanding...
How'd he do that?
I don't know, Michael, but good thing. I don't think he could have taken much more of that.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Well, I don't think anyone thought Cesaro and Sheamus would develop into a premier tag team. Over time, the superstars realized that they were better as allies than as enemies. And when they combined their incredible strength, the results were something that couldn't be ignored.
It was really unbelievable to witness the evolution of Cesaro and Sheamus as a team. We saw them improve every week and conquer a variety of opponents. To see the Swiss Cyborg and Celtic Warrior go from unwilling partners to WWE Raw Tag Team Champions was truly impressive.
Powerbomb!
Now back to the ring.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
Sheamus looking a little shaken here. Don't be surprised if he shrugs it off and comes back more motivated than ever.
It might be time for him to recharge that battery. All he has to do is get to his corner and make the tag.
I know it's early, but he has to do everything in his power not to let this get out of hand.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Clothesline!
Beautiful technique.
Oh, clothesline! He's too quick for him there. Irish whip! Comes in off the tag.
When a superstar is in a tag team match and has endured heavy amounts of punishment, they must find a way back to their corner to tag their partner. Something that they have to try is doing create separation between them and their opponent. That space gives a superstar the ability to move and catch their breath.
Oh, the old European uppercut. And it's Jason Jordan with the head games.
Corey, you touched on this before. Part of a tag team's ability to be successful is their ability to endure punishment and make their way to their partner when they need to tag out. One way to do that is to create that separation you spoke of so they have some space to gather themselves and time to make their way back to the corner.
You're absolutely right, Michael. What's the use of having a tag team partner if you're not able to get to them when you got to tag out of the match? Getting that separation is key in breaking any momentum your opponents could have. Maybe the difference between a win and a loss. Maybe even more.
Oh, what an uppercut. What a stomp.
Good grief. Over the last few years, the tag team scene in WWE is hotter than it's ever been. One of the teams that has shined brighter than any other is the New Day. Xavier Woods, Big E, and Kofi Kingston are two-time tag team champions. But it was their second reign.
This could be it.
No telling where or when this will end.
Drop kick.
Oh, great height.
The tag team competition right now is as heated as it's ever been since the Attitude Era.
Oh, and he breaks free.
But the damage might have already been done, Michael.
Clothesline. What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
Oh, he's going to do it.
Ooh, nasty impact. That might have done it, Cole. That should do it, Cole. There's no coming back from a slam of that magnitude.
Oh, just inflicting so much damage to the body.
There he goes, crashing to the floor. His partner wants in this match in a bad way, guys.
Can't say that I blame him. It's not easy watching your opponent do all the fighting.
We've seen some great tag team action over the years here in WWE, and I can attest that this is no different. Shoulder tackle. And guys, we're seeing Sheamus in a tough situation.
And things look bad for the Celtic Warrior right now.
This is not where he wants to be at this point in this tag team match.
That was a long way down.
That'll put Sheamus in a bad mood. Can Sheamus stay in this after that?
Doubtful.
The tag team scene here in WWE is undergoing a bit of a renaissance, and it's because of action like this.
This is raw power here.
Gut-wrench suplex coming.
There's more to come. Another. The superstar's still not done.
Nailed it.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
He's gonna do. Oh, man, that was nasty.
Wow. What a...
Look at this. This could do